This. Keep them both in the top. This.
What's up guys, Eric from B-Sonic here. Today we have here a 2018 Toyota 86, and this car is just packed with a lot of features. It's very fast. This one has an aftermarket supercharger, has a TRD body kit, but one thing it's missing is an upgraded sound system, and we're here for that. We have a very easy plug-and-play solution. All you have to do is get behind the radio, plug our amplifier in using our plug-and-play harness, and it will transform the way your car sounds. It'll give more clarity, give you more bass, give you more volume, just everything you will want in an overall upgraded sound system. All right, let me show you how easy it is to install and also how much difference it makes. All right guys, now we're in the vehicle. Let's get our installation started. First we're gonna do is remove this whole panel piece here. You can use a panel removal tool like this. Make sure you use a plastic one. You can pry it out. Or you can also just try massaging this out. Just massage it up and down like so. And then you could just pop off. Just only being held by clips. Okay, just carefully work your way towards the left of the vehicle. And just pull it all out. There we go. Let's put this aside. And this will expose the 4 10mm bolts. We're gonna go ahead and remove them. All right, so once all that is out, grab a thick towel like this. We're gonna protect the interior. And let's pull the radio out. All right. And when it's out here, just be very careful not to scratch your interior, especially the sides over here. All right, and now that it's out here, let's continue on by connecting our device. All right guys, so once the radio is out like this, it's time to connect our Encore Alpha power amplifier. This is our 3 series, and it'll come with a plug-and-play harness like so. And it'll also come with, of course, the amplifier. And what makes this 3 series special compared to our 2 series is it has these sub outs here so that you can connect it to a power sub, or you can add additional amplifiers very easily by using these RCA cables. And this harness doesn't show it, but it also comes with a remote wire on this harness. It could connect directly to the new aftermarket amplifier or the new power sub to give a signal for the additional devices to turn on. And there's also an auto sense feature here. So most of the vehicles have accessory, but if it doesn't have accessory wire behind the radio, you can put the speaker. So right when it detects speaker signals coming through the amp, that the amp will turn on. So very cool feature. And you can also adjust the front and rear gain independently from this amplifier. Just off the shelf, this amplifier will power all your factory speakers, front and rear, and it'll amplify it. It'll enhance it, it'll give you more clarity, give you more bass. So it'll make a huge difference. And if you want to go to the next level, you use this output to add additional power subwoofers or amplifiers to make it even better. All right, and the other side is just our proprietary plugs that connects to our plug and play harness. All right, okay, so let's move along. So back here, you can tell your Toyota 86 may look a little different. It's because this Toyota 86 has our S-Connect plug-and-play CarPlay Android Auto retrofit also installed. So there's a harness here. Our modules are tucked away in the back. There's plenty of room behind the radio in the bottom to fit both amplifier and our S-Connect CarPlay Android Auto system. All right guys, so if you are interested in our S-Connect CarPlay Android Auto retrofit for these older radio models so that you can retain all the factory functions and add CarPlay Android Auto, go ahead and check out the info card. Click here, and then it'll take you to the video of showing you how to install and also demonstrating our S-Connect interface. All right, so connectors that we're going to be focusing on today is going to be these 2 connectors on the bottom. So we'll disconnect this one. If you don't have our S-Connect, this will probably be empty. All right, so just disconnect these 2. It's the 10 and the 6-pin connectors. These connectors have been used for the longest time, since the late 80s. All right, And basically, on our harness, you'll have the female side, which will connect to the male car side, and the male side of this plug-and-play harness will connect to the radio, just like how you see here. Okay, and the other side of this harness will connect to our amplifier. And once again, guys, if you want to add a power sub, very easy to do so. This customer here does not want one, so we're not going to install it on this vehicle. But for all of you other viewers out there, if you want to add more power, more sub, more bass, this is the way to do it, and you can do it easily. Okay, and very last connection is this ring terminal. All you have to do is loosen this. Use a Phillips screw or an 8mm, bring it in there and tighten it back up. All right, so here we go. Let's get an 8mm. All you have to do is loosen it a bit, just enough to fit this ring terminal in here. And just tighten it back up. All right, there it is. Very easy. And that's all there is to it, guys. There's some double-sided tape kit that comes with this. There's also a foam tape, so you could go ahead and wrap it up however you like. And all you have to do is just tuck it back there. Oh yeah, actually, before we put it in there, let's go ahead and adjust the gain. Let's go check out what the optimal gain is. The gain default is going to be at 50%. So we'll take a look to see. We want to get it as high as we can without causing any distortion.
You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded.
I think 50 is good. 50? Yeah. All right, guys, we played around with many different settings. We found that the 50% is the default is actually pretty good. Turning it up, it gets really, really loud, and we just know that you're never gonna be able to use the full range of the volume. So keeping at 50% just seems really good. Just a good balance of everything. So once you set that up, like I showed you earlier, all we have to do is find a good place for it behind the radio and just tuck it away, and that will conclude your installation. All right, so found a good spot just over here to the left side. We have our S-Connect down there, so it was difficult to fit it behind the radio. And you can use some double-sided tape here and some zip ties just to tie it on the metal bar over here. This is like a perfect space. And if you guys don't get the S-Connect, there's plenty of room down here, so the best place is just put it under the radio on the bottom. And then once you do that, all I have to do is just push everything back in carefully and reverse order everything we just did by bolting in the 4 10mm bolts and putting that center piece here, and that will conclude the installation. All right, guys, let's go ahead and listen to the after since we have our Encore Alpha installed. Alright guys, well that concludes our installation and also our demonstration showing you before and after of our plug-and-play Encore Alpha power amplifier. If you have any questions, like always, leave a comment below. You can email us at info@bsonicusa.com. Thank you very much and see you guys on the next video.